The Hauraki Big Show. Thanks to crave-worthy street food, freshly made with Reburger.
Welcome. This is big. To the Hauraki Big Show. Really big. With Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Oh, g'day, you mad bastard. Great to have your company this miserable Tuesday afternoon. It is the 22nd of April 2025, and you, my friends, are listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Reburger.
Crave-worthy street food, freshly made with Reburger.
Reburger.
Yum.
Reburger.
Great stuff. Now, usually the stallion I look across the desk at every day, he's in tip-top form. But I've got to say, it's going to have to be go easy on Mogey Day, isn't it, Keyzie?
Sure, man. It certainly is.
Good break for you, though. Mogey, how are you feeling?
I had a great time. 4 days off, Jase. What a treat.
Sure.
Praise be as well. Can I just say that? Thanks so much for those days off there, brother. And now I'm heinously hungover.
Yes.
Fell off the wagon.
But Mogey, I thought you were on
Dragged
the...
myself all up and down the road there. Made a real pig of myself, I did.
As happens when
But
you've been on the wagon.
it was a celebratory drink. I had good news to celebrate. And so that's what I did. But did I need to do that last night? Going into back at work day? Probably not.
Sure.
Do I regret it? Yes.
Really?
Was it worth it? No.
But here you are.
I bet it was fun as, though.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah.
But not now, it's not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
That's not something you're unfamiliar with, eh, Keyzie?
What's that supposed to mean, man?
Well, I mean...
I'm here, fresh as a daisy.
Oh, you look great, man. You look relaxed.
Yeah.
Your hair's all sort of coiffed and buffy.
That's right. Quiffed and buffy.
You've got a really neat, cool T-shirt on.
Thanks, man,
With
yeah.
your Ponamu, and God, you're looking good. How's life, Keyzie?
Yeah, Ponamu. Life's really good. We've had 4 days off, which has been excellent. 3 days on, and then another 3 days off for Anzac Day.
Sure.
So life is bloody great for old Keyzie right now.
Yeah.
Hoytey J, you look magnificent,
Yeah,
man.
thank you, man.
You've got a hat on.
Yeah, thanks, man.
And,
Oh,
and
yeah.
one of those shirts. What do you
shirt.
call that
My
shirt?
bushwhacker shirt.
A bushwhacker. You're a bushwhacker.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a checkered shirt. And you got your little jeans on. You look good, man.
Yeah, thank you.
And is it just me, or does your downstairs smell of chocolate?
Yeah, my downstairs does smell a little bit of chocolate. We'll get into that a little bit later on. But what I want to know about is how was the Easter break for the listeners out there on 3483?
That's a really great question, Jason, because what I can do now is say, hey, text through how your Easter was, and we can put you in the draw for a $50 Reburger voucher.
That is a neat idea, Keyzie.
That's radio.
Hey, here's Foo Fighters.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Yes, indeed, Dragon there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon. The time is 13 minutes past 4 o'clock. Now, fellas, I don't know how you feel about this, but, you know, when there's rumours floating around out in the ether, I think it's really important that you take them by the bulls and address them head on. I don't know how you feel about that.
That's how I've always felt about it.
Yeah, I agree, man.
There's nothing worse than letting rumours just sort of simmer out there in the ethos, and then the Chinese whispers start.
Can't say that.
Just
bugger.
whispers.
Damn
Just
it.
whispers.
Just, hang
Just
on.
rumours.
Hold on a sec, sorry.
That's shocking, man. That is shocking.
Racism alert.
Sorry about that, Keyzie.
Yeah. Well,
Sorry, Keyzie.
Oh,
Because you're
wait.
part Japanese, aren't you?
Yeah.
Sorry, Mogey.
Racism alert. Racism alert.
Carry on with your rumours,
Are you,
man.
though?
Yeah, I'm 1/8 Japanese.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What's the equivalent of Chinese whispers then?
Stop.
Rumours.
Just rumours.
Oh, sorry.
So, like a rumour. So, for example, the rumour, Jase, there's a rumour going around that you're not 43. Like that, there's a rumour going around.
Oh, well, I'll address that one head on.
There's a rumour going around that you've got a tiny downstairs.
Yeah.
You see, this is what I mean, is that they get out of hand when that's obviously not true.
Yeah.
I've got a dong like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah, right. Well, the rumour going around is that the more you say that, the tinier it is.
Oh,
That's
fine.
right.
Well, I mean, who's been saying that? People in the office.
There's
Yeah.
a rumour going around that the biggest thing on you is your honker.
Well, that's not a rumour,
yeah.
Mogey, because that's like apparent for all to see.
Yeah.
But anyway,
But
continue.
this is what I mean. Now, obviously, we heard the news yesterday of the sad passing of Pope Francis.
That's right.
And significant news for Catholics around the world, for all spiritualities
Well,
around
to be
the
fair,
world.
I think the Pope would be one of the most well-known people on the entire planet.
What's his last name?
Francis. And, so like he is certainly someone that everyone hears the Pope has passed away. They all know who he is. And they go, well, it's a huge deal.
And can I just make the point about Pope Francis? I thought he was a great Pope. He had a lot of humanity and spirituality, and I believed a lot of the things he said.
Right.
Now,
he could do a yard glass in under a minute.
Wow.
Yeah.
Apparently so, yeah.
He was amazing.
Now, listen, this is where I get to addressing the rumours part. It's been chucked out there. There's been whispers on the street as I was walking in from the car park today. Even when I walked into the office, everyone just went silent. And I went, oh, God, they've reached the workplace now. This is what happens.
Yeah, right.
That old Hoytey J might be in contention to be the next Pope.
Yeah, I haven't hit. Oh, okay.
Now, can I just put an end to it right there and then?
Yeah.
Okay? And if that were the case, I'd be the first Scientologist Pope in history.
Are you a Scientologist?
Yeah, did you not know that?
No, okay. I thought that was just a rumour.
Wow.
So let's just cut it off right there.
Okay.
Let's shut it down.
Right, but
I am not in contention to be the next Pope.
Yeah, right. Because had you heard those rumours?
I hadn't heard those rumours, not specifically. I'd heard other rumours about you.
Yeah, heaps of rumours.
Sure.
Like your downstairs is overrun with lice. Is that true?
Right. Well, not lice.
Right, okay. So, but
that's my Dobie's itch that's come back again. It's not lice. It's another thing altogether.
If you were, let's just say, because often, Jase, where there's smoke, there's fire.
That's true.
So he could be playing it down because...
Especially when you're talking about my downstairs.
Okay, see, this is what we... So I think the fact that you're bringing it up and trying to sort of nip it in the bud, you could be in line to be the next Pope.
Nip it in the butt.
Well,
no,
you see,
bud, isn't it?
This is the sort of other... It's a double-edged sword when you confront a rumour about yourself.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Is methinks he doth protest too much.
Well, exactly.
Sort of aspect of it.
So with that in mind, I think we should open up the text machine, 3483. What should Jase's Pope name be when he was elected Pope?
Oh, that's good. Yeah. What do you reckon?
3483, get yourself in the draw for a $50 Reburger voucher, because I've just done some research here. You can, if you were to become, not saying you are,
sure.
If you were to become the next Pope, there are traditional ones. You can, pick a name of a past Pope who you believe have the same values as you. You can, if you want to be bold, pick your own name.
Sure.
So 3483, what should Hoytey J's Pope name be?
This will be good.
Pope Hoytey J.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is Jizz taken?
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Aerosmith there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon. The time is 4:26. Now listen, in the first break of the show I was addressing rumours about Hoytey J being the next Pope. They've just been floating around the place, and I just felt it was important to make a statement about it and say just nonsense. Okay, it's not happening.
Right, but where there's smoke, there's fire, and usually rumours can, in fact, be based on a bit of truth.
That's right.
So let's just pretend...
Is it black smoke?
You'd know, man. You're the guy who's going to be the next Pope, allegedly. So we decided to get people to text through on 3483, because I think one of the most fun parts about becoming the Pope is choosing your Pope name.
Yes.
Lots of great suggestions on 3483 here, Jase. All these people in the draw for a $50 Reburger voucher, which is good.
Are they great suggestions?
They
really are.
Yeah.
So, for example, we'll just start things off. Pope Nips.
It's pretty good. What about two-stroke Popey J?
Can I just address the first one? Nips is more your thing, Keyzie.
I'm not going to be the next Pope, man.
Two-stroke Popey J.
I don't think that's how Pope name works. Pope Honker.
Yes. Yeah, Pope Probiscus has popped up here as well. Hoytey J.
The 11th.
There's been 10 of them already, has there? What if this one's good? Pope Hoytey Jizz.
Hoytey Jizz.
Pope Dadooge, ouch, I hit my big honker walking into the kitchen bench.
I mean, gosh.
The problem is, right?
Yeah, I know what the problem is, Keyzie.
A lot of
I know
these.
exactly what the problem will be.
Pope Moobs.
Yeah. Still my favourite at the moment is two-stroke
Popey J.
Popey J.
That feels like it's going to be the winner for sure.
Two-stroke Popey J.
Pope the Muss.
Maximus Honcarus, which I believe is like Latin for massive schnoz.
Sure.
These are all great too. Keep them coming, 3483. Get yourself a $50 Reburger voucher.
Can we give two-stroke Popey J a voucher, please?
Yeah.
Okay, but
That's very good.
Only if you promise to lock that in as your Pope name.
Well, there may be other suggestions. I'm not going to lock it in right now.
So you are going to be the
And
Pope.
I've got to go through the conclave and all that sort of stuff. So it's not a done deal, Keyzie.
What is the conclave?
There's a lot of politics that go on.
Right, okay.
When they elect the new Pope.
Will you still be
a lot
able
of knife stabbing and sort of...
Knife stabbing, yeah.
You know, that sort of stuff.
Backstabbing?
Backstabbing is what I meant
What
to say.
about Popahonkus?
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Yes, indeed, Pearl Jam there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show, and some great rugby league over the weekend, fellas. And with that in mind, we've got ex-rugby league legend and warrior Charlie Gubb on the line. Charlie, you mad bastard, how was your Easter?
Oh, Easter was good, man. It's always good.
Yeah.
It is, eh?
You have any chockies, man?
Nah, I got a bit blazed.
Oh, yeah.
So you're not the only one, it sounds like.
Hey, Charlie, did you catch the old Waz game, man, winning against the Broncos at Mount Smart?
Yeah, that was beautiful. It was a real Easter treat, but pretty happy to get that win the way we played. You know, we could have lost it, but we seem to be winning the ugly ones.
Well, that's the thing that we struggled with last season is we'd always lose these games. It would be a flip of a coin or something would go wrong and it wouldn't go our way. This season it is going our way. Do you think that's pure luck, man, or is that something we're influencing?
No, I think we definitely are having an influence on it because we're not giving them the major opportunities down our end to capitalise on at the end. We're not looking too pretty in attack, but we're defending enough to stay in the game, and then almost like the other teams making the stuff up, which is what was normally happening to us. So, you know, Reece Walsh kicking it out, kicking it dead on the full, that's just one of those things that could have happened to us as well. You know, we could have kicked it out on the full if they had the thing, but we just took the opportunity and we won the game.
We love doing that stuff.
Yeah, we do.
Hey,
Charlie, just quickly, Jase hasn't seen the game, but he wants to ask you a question anyway.
I bloody was mesmerised by it, Charlie. Now, listen, I'm beginning to get the feeling that the Warriors' defence is the real deal this season.
What a generic question. Is that your question?
Yes, my question. But also, can I put this to you, Metcalf? I'm still undecided on him. I don't think that he personally had a great game, but he's turned into the hero, of course, because he made that vital kick at the end. But maybe that was covering over a few sort of weaknesses.
You know what, Hoyte? I actually agree with you.
Thanks, mate.
You know, Metcalf, I think he was 2 from 6
Yes.
from the boot. He did clutch it, and that's what you want. But
Should never have got to that place in the first place, should
shouldn't
it?
have got to there. No, when you look at our tries, they were all came off just us building pressure, but we didn't really create a try. With our halves didn't create one in attack. We got that intercept that Capewell got and ran down and did a great offload, and then
kick.
we had that one from the kick off the ground, which is, you could say it's lucky, but it came from us just building pressure, turning them away.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we're not looking pretty in attack. Like, with the amount of possession and ball we had on their line, we should have really put them away.
Exactly. I think we had like 50 or 60 tackles in their 20. We should have won by, considerably more than what we did.
Yeah, I agree. And but at the end of the day, they were a top 4 team, and we beat them at home.
Oh, yeah.
And we're a top 4 team. So to be there, kind of where we are in the season, like, people still aren't gelling, but it's all effort. The win.
And one thing for me, Charlie, g'day Keyzie here, man. Hope you're well.
I'm well, man. Good to talk.
Yeah, good. One thing for me is going into this game, if this was last season, you go, right, so we don't have James Fisher-Harris, our new prop signing, who sort of leads the way with his intensity and his work ethic. We don't have Roger Tui Vasashek. All these key players for us are out. Still got Chance Nickel-Klukstar was out. Dylan Watini-Zalesniak was out. But with all these young guns, we did still manage to put away a top 4 side. Is that, and it sounds like a cliche, is that the process that Webster's put in place? Is that what we're seeing sort of pay off now?
Yeah, it has to be, because, if you said at the start of the season, we're versing the Broncos and we got Kossi, Pompey and maintain as a back three, you might not be super confident, but even they were just solid on D. They didn't really create anything in attack, but they did their job, and I think that's probably it probably is the Webster culture coming through. They're not looking for an excuse.
Yeah, right.
There's no excuses if they're going to lose the game, like, oh, we were inexperienced and stuff like that. They everyone just did their job, and the young boys that are getting blooded in, Dimitrik and Halasima, they're getting more minutes now. So it just shows you just slowly blood them in, and they're not disappointing. Yeah,
bloody ripper. And of course, Charlie Gubb, before we let you go, man, you've got to do the Porter King Player of the Round, brought to you by Porter King down at Wellington there. If you ever need to do poos, you need a Portaloo, hit up Porter King.
Yeah, please. If you need a Portaloo, hit me up. I think it's tough, but I would go for the Player of the Day, Aaron Clark.
Yeah, I'd go with that
Jase.
too, actually, Gubby.
What position does he play, Jase?
Oh, the position he does play, he does it bloody well.
He plays in the middle, by the way. Aaron Clark, man, he's come straight in, slotted in, and taken Tohu's role there, and he's doing a great job, isn't he, Charlie?
Oh, yeah, right, in the forwards. Sorry, I got confused.
What was that? Sorry, Jay spoke over the top of you there, man.
No, I was just saying he's dynamite.
Yeah.
He is, man.
That's good shit.
Yeah.
Thanks for that, Charlie.
Good on you, mate. Your backbone.
Who we got this week?
This week, the Wars are taking on the Knights, who have been terrible.
Yeah.
And that is at Mount Smart, Friday night, 8 o'clock. How
Get
good.
in ya.
Actually, tomorrow on the show, we'll have a double pass to give away to that. Make sure you tune in.
Here's a bit of Billy Idol.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Arctic Monkeys there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon. The time, 4:51. Let's talk TV. What's on the telly with Mike Minogue?
TV. I watched some Seinfeld. You guys heard about that?
Aha.
I mean, nearly up to the last season there, Hoytey J. I'll let you know how it goes, brother.
Can't wait, man.
But really what I want to know is how your weekend went, because I know you went to the flicks.
I did go to the movies with my lovely wife yesterday, and I watched the much-anticipated Warfare.
Warfare. Now, this is the movie where you and Pugs interviewed the main actors.
That's right. We interviewed the actors and the directors. Alex Garland, who is probably best known for writing the film The Beach, which was initially a novel and turned into a film starring Leonardo DiCaprio. Loved that film. What'd you think, man?
Of The Beach? Did you love The Beach?
No, I hated The Beach.
Yeah, it was not great.
Terrible. Book's great. The book's great.
I thought it was good.
There you go.
I thought it was very well shot, and I thought a lot of good-looking fellas.
Oh, yeah.
In a box there.
Yeah.
I came away underwhelmed.
Right.
But that's maybe due to my expectations were very, very high.
Yes.
And, you know, the story is basically a surveillance team get caught in a very tricky situation in Iraq.
That's right.
And have to get out of there somehow.
Oh, that's right.
I've seen the trailer for that. Yeah.
Yes. And in terms of war movies, you know, as I say, I think it was beautifully shot and the tension was great. There were moments where I was going, get on with it, get on with it. But yes, I'd put it just outside my top 5 war movies.
Well, then it's a very good film.
Yes. I give it...
What did your missus think?
She hated it.
Did she?
Yes.
Yeah, my wife was going to go as well, and I strongly recommended that she did not.
And I said to her, don't come to this, you're not going to like it.
Yeah.
And so she knew that already.
Yeah.
But I was watching it the whole time, and one of the actors was going, oh my God, who are you? Who are you? Cosmo Jarvis.
Yes.
Of course. And I go, where are you from?
Yes.
What are you from? Of course, he was an actor who I absolutely loved in Shogun.
That's right.
Such a good actor. But no, listen, I mean, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
How many buzzies out of 5?
I'll give it 3 buzzies out of 5.
Wow. Okay. I watched at the weekend. We found, because my wife likes based on true story movies.
Right.
British comedy as well. A movie
She'll love Warfare then.
Yeah, she'll love Warfare.
British comedy. Came out 2 years ago. It's called The Duke, starring Jim Broadbent.
Yes.
Who's the man and very funny. And Helen Mirren's in it as well.
Hot.
And it's based on a true story. After the war, this dude steals a painting and holds it to ransom back to the English government in order for them to make them offer more benefits to like veterans that have come back and elderly.
Right.
Really heartwarming story. It was fine.
I hope he got locked up, did he?
It wasn't. Yeah, he does.
Yeah, good.
For a wee bit there. It was like heartwarming and funny, but not as heartwarming and funny as I wanted it to be.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'd give that 3 buzzies out of 5.
Yeah.
And entertaining, and only 90 minutes long. Very short.
Yeah.
Before we go here, Hoytey J, I've got a TV show that I'm going to recommend to you.
I'm curious to know what this is,
You have to watch
Keyzie.
one episode tonight. Very short episodes. It's on Netflix. All right, it's right up your alley. Okay?
Is that what it's called?
No.
Oh.
It's called Old Enough! Exclamation mark. Old Enough. All right? You have to
Sounds
watch.
fraught with danger.
You have to watch an episode tonight and let me know. And watch it with your wife too. Seriously, Old Enough, okay?
What's it on?
Netflix. Lock it in. And New Zealand, feel free to do the same thing. Bloody good show.
Great stuff, mate. Hey, now listen, plenty coming up after 5 o'clock, including your chance to get in the draw for Brizzy.
That's right. Also, if you got yourself in the draw for that $1,000 thanks to Super Liquor over the Easter period with Radio Hauraki, we'll be calling a winner as well. So have your phones on.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
You're welcome back, you massive backbones. Hope you're surviving your Tuesday after the Easter break. You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Reburger.
Handcrafted burgers, loaded fries and gourmet eats that'll change the game.
Reburger. Yummy.
Reburger.
Douche.
I wonder how the backbone burger went over the break there, fellas.
Totally.
Yeah, I wonder too.
Same, man. I wonder as well.
Should we ring them up and ask them?
Yeah, we should actually. Well, I want to know the numbers.
Yeah, okay.
Because you got some Reburger, you were saying.
I
over
had
the
some
weekend.
over the weekend, yeah.
Yeah, did you go for the backbone or did you go something else?
I didn't. I went for something else because I've not eaten there a lot.
Right,
and
sure.
it was bloody good, man.
How good are their fries?
The fries are very good.
Yes.
Fries are very, very good. And I also had a drink of Coca-Cola as well. Perfect.
But you didn't give your wife any, I hope. Hey? What did you eat over the weekend, Keyzie?
We mostly stayed in.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, one day was very nice. We went and got some stracciatella cheese and some fresh heirloom tomatoes.
Wow.
Put them on some sourdough and made
Charge
tomatoes,
each other $100 each.
and then charged each other $100 each, and then ate that with a little red wine.
Sure. Funnily enough,
What did you eat?
We bought some really nice cheeses over the weekend too, fellas. And then we had a sort of brunch yesterday morning, and we did a Keyzie Mogey, and I wasn't happy about it.
Pushed a steamer through the plug hole in your shower.
That's not a Keyzie.
With your toe.
Not quite that. We went for a
That's
big.
a Mogey.
We went for a bushwalk, Keyzie, to aid our digestion.
To aid with digestion.
Yeah.
7 kilometres. That's quite good, eh?
you?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was actually very pleasant.
It was only
Pleasant,
supposed.
was it?
Wow. I don't know
that-
if it was pleasant. I mean, I was glad I did it.
Where'd you go?
It's called the Pipeline out in the Waitax there.
Gross.
Come on, man.
Oh, violent femmes. Hey, up next, fellas, I need to lean on your experience as actors, all right? Need a little advice. if that's okay.
Sure, man. Lean away.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Silverchair there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon. The time is 11 minutes past 5 o'clock.
Fellas, need some advice. Leaning on your acting ability. Actually, this might be acting chat. I think this is acting chat, okay?
Sure, man.
The whole world is a stage. What are you guys up to?
Acting chat with Jason Mike.
So you guys are actors, right?
Yeah.
Yes. How long you been doing that?
20-odd years, Keyzie.
Really?
Well, actually, if you go back to my teens when I was acting, probably longer than that, 30-odd years.
Yeah, right, okay.
Truth. About 15 or so.
Yeah, right, okay.
Yeah.
So tomorrow I have been asked to be part of a production which involves me to learn some lines. Now, the production is for children.
Wait, I'll just stop you there. Sorry, who asked you this? It's your agent I'm asking.
You organised it for me.
Oh, right, that one.
Yeah. Great agent. Literally forgets getting me stuff and then I bring it up.
Well, there's just been so much of it.
Remember, I get paid nothing and you said it
carry
was
on.
good exposure.
Yeah, it is.
So tomorrow I have to be part of a production. It is comedy-based. It is for children to view.
Yes.
So I'm thinking a bit of melodrama. I have to play the role of a commentator. How important is it to learn your lines word for word? Do you have to learn them word for word, or can you just sort of loosey-goosey your way through it?
Oh, just, yeah.
Totally,
Don't even
man.
bother. I just vibe with it on the day.
Absolutely. It's all about getting the vibe of the script.
Just the vibe.
This is why Mogey and I have been doing all this improvise sort of work with you, so that when you're on set, you can sort of throw the script away a little
Yes.
bit and just go with the general vibe of it. And I tell you what, nothing impresses directors, etc., and crew more than an actor that doesn't do the lines, but actually just riffs his own kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Just
No
'cause-
two takes are the same. They love it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, okay, because
Yeah.
I just think, like, if I was a writer, for example, and I'd written this great script, and then the actor threw it out, even if it was brilliant, I'd be a wee bit put off by that. Or is
Script is a starting place.
Yeah, it's a rough guideline.
That's right.
And when you say a writer, they're writing for kids, so they won't be great.
No, that's right. And also, you've got to remember that to an actor, a writer is nothing.
right?
Yeah.
So they're garbage.
Yeah,
and I'm the big star.
That's right.
I mean,
That's
writers
right.
are just sitting there in their little dank rooms with a cask of red wine, tapping away, going, "Oh, this is so good. This is so good."
Yeah, the first, what you want to do is you want to get onto set and then you want to say, who wrote this crap?
Exactly. I'd be stronger than that and say, "Who wrote this shit?"
Right.
Yeah.
So, because I was going to ask, how do you learn lines? That was what I was going to ask. Is like, do you have any like things you do to drill them into your brain? But you don't think I should even learn the lines?
No.
The gist of it, though, right? Because you need to get from the scene, start of the scene, to the end.
What I've done my whole career is I'll give one look to the script, get the vibe of the scene, and then just take it from there.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And
I mean, who's expected to know the character better? You, who is the character,
Yeah.
or the person who wrote it, who isn't the character?
Yeah, right, because my instinct says the second person, but the way, because you're saying it, I think I should.
But you
know.
are the character.
I am the character.
Yeah.
You've got to let go of those instincts, Keyzie. They're leading you down the wrong path.
All right. Okay. Thanks, fellas.
Yeah.
You wouldn't put me wrong, would you?
Let us know how you go.
Yeah, let us know how you get on.
Well, I want to be asked back for more, Jase, so that you can get more commission, man, you know?
Yeah, totes.
So you think this is the way to do it?
Oh, totally.
All right. Thanks, fellas. I really appreciate that.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Here they come. Try time!
Holy cow, the Warriors.
Oh, yeah! Up the Warriors, baby! It's the Big Show in Brizzy for the NRL Magic Round. Is there anyone out there? Let's go to the phone.
That's right. It is your last few days to get yourself in the draw to join us on a trip to the NRL Magic Round in Brisbane with myself, old Mogey, Hoytey J, Pugson, and also Minogue Stewart from The Breakfast Show. It is 3 days of glorious rugby league action, every single game at Suncorp Stadium, thanks to boystrip.co.nz. Free flights, free accommodation. How good?
Yeah, really good, fellas. And that's next Friday. We're going to be doing the draw at the end of the week, aren't we? On the Thursday.
Oh.
That's right. 2 days away.
So get in there, New Zealand. G'day, Ben, you mad bastard. How's life? Ben?
See you, Ben.
Ben?
See you, mate.
Okay, let's go to Alison. G'day, Alison. How's life?
Hello there. I'm great. Thank you.
Yeah, good on you, Alison. Hey, tell me, how was the Easter break, Alison?
It was interesting. I had to go and pick up my husband in the rain, but apart from that, it was all good. Went
Good
to
on
see
you.
the Warriors.
Yeah, good on you.
backbone.
Yeah.
Yep.
Were you, wait, sorry, Alison, were you at the game?
I was at the game, right behind the goal when he scored the goal.
perfect.
How good,
That's
man.
the
Hey,
one.
tell me, Alison, what do you do for a crust?
I'm a nurse.
Backbone.
You hungover today?
Sorry?
Are you hungover today like old Mogey?
Oh, no.
Good on you, mate.
Pretty good today.
Good on
It was
you.
at
Good on
work
you,
today,
Alison.
so.
Well, I tell you what, you sound the line, and old Big Dilly in Studio B will look after you, no worries.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
No
Thanks,
worries,
Alison.
Ben, are you there yet, Ben? Nah, he's still,
Oh,
he's
for
still not
God's
there, man.
sake, Ben. Pull yourself together. G'day, Luke, you mad bastard. How's life?
Oh, g'day.
Here he is.
Dan here, mate.
What, Dan?
Dan.
Oh,
Close
it's
enough,
Dan.
man.
For some reason, it says Luke. But anyway, what do you do for a crust, Dan?
Oh, I'm a bloody banker.
Oh, you're
Yeah, backbone. That's what you are, man.
Massive.
Where would we be without you, man? You know what I mean?
Massive backbone.
Richer.
I tell
Hey?
you what, I love those bank charges. They're
I tell you what,
so
man.
good.
How do you guys come up with that thing where you charge a fee for doing jack shit? Who comes up with that?
Oh, you know.
Nah, that's Dan's job.
Did I tell you, fellas, I got charged a fee the other day. It was an inactivity fee.
That's right.
Like I wasn't spending enough money. So they were like, all right, we're going to charge you for that, you bloody idiot.
Why don't you stop being a tight ass and it'll go away? No, just joke. Hey, Dan, just quickly, man, who's your favourite rugby league player?
Oh, I'm a bit of a rugby fan, actually, to be honest.
Oh, good on you, man. Well, there you go.
Right, well, that's you out of the running then. Thanks, Dan.
Worth a shot, Dan.
Good on you, Dan. Stay on the line and old Dilly will put you in the draw. No worries at all. Good stuff.
I might just check on Ben.
No, I'm not going to give Ben a third chance.
Can I just see? Here we go. Hang on. Ben, are you there, man? Ben.
You got Luke here.
Oh, Luke.
I see what's happened
That's
there.
what's going on.
Dilly's put the wrong names in.
Put the wrong names in.
So-
So we've got Dilly on today. Big Dilly's in Studio B, and he is having an absolute shocker.
Sorry, Luke, before when we were saying, Ben, are you there? Did you have any inkling that we were talking to you?
No.
It's confusing when people call you by the wrong name, eh? You assume they're talking to somebody else.
Totally,
I'm
Jase.
amazed
A
that
few things, but
I'm amazed that Luke didn't respond to Ben.
Well, Luke was
You know
on
what I
hold.
mean? Yeah, well, that's what I mean.
What?
Yeah.
Hey, Luke, do you like rugby league, man?
I love my rugby league.
Oh, yeah. Now, name us your favourite player, because if anything like that last fella who only likes rugby and netball, you're probably not coming.
I'm a big Corey Horsburgh fan.
Oh, Big Red. Yeah, now this is a true fan right here. This is, this guy.
Love Corey too.
Underline his name, Ben, or is it Luke? I can't remember. Stay on the line, Ben, and or Luke. Is it? Sorry, it's Luke, isn't it?
It was Luke, but we kept calling him Ben.
You're on the draw, Luke. Good on you, mate.
That's how we do it.
That's fun. It's got to be
So good.
fun at Brizzy, eh, fellas?
Oh.
Hey? Huh?
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Radiohead there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday murky afternoon / early evening. Now, there was a bit of rugby action over the weekend. With that in mind, we've got ACC head G Lane versus the coin.
ACC head G Lane versus a coin.
That's right. That's where we put ACC head and self-professed super rugby tipping god. G Lane, we put you to the test, mate. You go up against a coin, we flip a coin, you use your brain, you make your picks. Geez, you had a hell of a weekend, didn't you, bro?
Yeah, good vibes for you.
I tell you what, the coin went up against me and it's come off second best.
Take us through it, brother. That Crusaders Blues game, is that where it all started off for you?
Yeah, it all started well for me Friday night when the Crusaders beat the Blues and disappointingly went back to the top of the Super Rugby table. But I believe the coin chose the Blues.
Correct. Right? That's right.
Yeah.
You went one up there, Lane. One up.
Yeah, disappointment though on the afternoon when the Fijian Drua actually got over the New South Wales Waratahs. I picked the Waratahs, so the coin got me on that one.
Well, not according to our records. According to our records,
we did get the Drua.
No, we did.
We all went. Oh, that's no good.
But the coin in its infinite wisdom was like, no, trust me, fellas.
Yeah.
So one to the coin.
Oh, douche.
Yeah,
Next up, G Lane, that was down in Pookie there, Saturday afternoon. The Brumbies taking on Moana Pacifica.
I believe I may have picked the Brumbies, but so did the coin.
No, you took the Brumbies and we took Moana.
Really?
So you're up. You're up.
Okay.
Who won that game? I didn't see it.
Brumbies.
Oh, the Brumbies did win. Yeah, okay, yeah, good.
Right.
24-0.
No, that's right. 24-0. And then Saturday night, it was all Chiefs mana all the way.
Yes.
I believe on that one. I'm not sure. Did the coin take the mana on that one?
Nah, took the Landers.
That's right. So you backed the Chiefs, G Lane. They got the win over the Highlanders, 46-10.
Wow.
Yeah, a bit of a thumping there.
And then I think we share the points with the Hurricanes force because it was a draw in the end. So how are we calculating that one?
Neither of them won, so nobody gets a point.
That's right. So after that weekend, am I right in saying G Lane 3 correct, the coin 1?
Yes, you are.
Does that mean I take the lead in the season?
Yes. Absolutely right, mate. You're up 21-20. Congratulations.
You guys have ruined my weekend of sport because whenever I'm up, I go, yes, beat the coin. Yes, beat the coin. I can't enjoy a game anymore, and it's all because of you. It's you.
Do you know what's funny is I was, caught a bit of Super Rugby over the weekend, and I was like, damn it, G Lane won that one. For some reason, I'm really rooting for this inanimate object to win every week.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Well, I tell you what, Lane, you enjoy that victory, mate, because it'll be short-lived. We'll speak again on Friday. Oh, no, he won't.
Thursday.
On Thursday.
Yeah, that's right, Tuesday. A short week, 3 days. I'm surprised you guys are at work.
Yeah, mate, we're backbones, that's why. Good on you, mate.
Thanks, G-Lane.
Good on you, mate.
All right, then. Okay. That's exciting. Don't forget, this Friday we will have the Chiefs taking on the Force on Radio Hauraki, and then the Highlanders taking on the Crusaders on Saturday night.
Oh, so good, Keyzie. Here's Muse.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Led Zeppelin there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday evening.
Just a reminder, the New Zealand International Comedy Festival with Best Foods Mayo, it kicks off the 2nd of May that is happening, runs right through till the 25th. It's happening all around the country too. However, if you would like to be flown up to Auckland to see the Best Foods Comedy Gala at the RTS Centre, that is basically the cream of the crop, one big night, then head to hauraki.co.nz, get yourself in the draw. You could be flown to Auckland and stay at the old Sky City there.
Would you say that's sort of the creme de la creme?
I'd say cream of the crop, personally.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, we're not there, though.
No, you're right.
You know what I mean? So they're sort of missing out there. Just on that, by the way, of course, a night of culture, that's the Big Show show. It's already sold out, so don't bother trying to get any tickets. Boy, we've been hammering away at that, haven't we, fellas?
Rehearsals are going good.
Oh, they're going great. It is going to be an absolute
I'll tell you what, nobody's going to embarrass themselves on the night, that's for sure.
Oh, man, I'm not stressing out about it.
No, not
That's
at
what's
all.
great.
Look, stress when we have to stress is my philosophy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not going to stress this far out. Speaking of stress, did you fellas get civil emergency sort of alarms on your phone over the weekend?
Yes.
Yes, it happened halfway through a torrential downpour. It was very weird timing. It's
really?
Alert, it's really raining.
Because
Be
I
careful.
live somewhere else, different to you. We don't live together. People at home might be shocked by that. They think all
true.
radio hosts all live together, but we don't.
Sure.
And when ours...
But you live with JJ, though, eh?
I do, yeah. But when ours went off, there was no rain.
Yeah, right.
And it also didn't rain at any point.
Right.
And it said this is going to be in place, this alert, the severe rain alert is going to be in place until 3:30. It was 3:15
at
the time.
Yeah, right. Because it was that time when I was out, and it was hammering out west.
Well, interestingly, by the way, I live with Nivareti Manu. I was out picking my daughter up from the SPCA.
Right.
And I somehow missed the bloody turn-off.
Right.
Ended up right out at the bloody airport there, so I had to put my Google Maps on and then do a loop around and pick her up. And anyway, as I was waiting there, I texted my wife to say, God, you wouldn't believe old Hoytey J went straight past the exit there. And she said, you better park up. Did you get the alert? And I said, what alert?
So what do you mean park up?
Well, she said, just don't drive, because I was going to go on the motorway, and she'd had that civil emergency alert saying sort of hanker down, and I never got it. And my daughter, who I was picking up from the SPCA, she also got the alert, but I didn't get it.
Not old Hoytey J.
And then 2 hours later, while I was sitting on the couch at home, and it was a beautiful afternoon, the alert went off.
Phew.
So if there was actually an emergency, I would have been dead by then.
Right, so your phone gets it 2 hours delayed.
It was like a 2 hour delay.
Well, that's actually quite weird, because at my house, I got it, and then the other people that live at my house, which is Polly and Grant, by the way, they didn't get it till like an hour later.
Yeah, it can be weird like that. I guess it's not a foolproof system. For example, I don't know if I was telling you guys about it, but it went off when I was at home, and yet it wasn't raining at all.
Yeah.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Yeah, welcome back, you massive backbones. We're nearly getting there. You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Reburger.
That's right. Don't forget as well, just on Reburger there, fellas, if you don't mind. The Backbone Burger is on sale right now. It's got two 100% New Zealand beef patties layered with cheese, mounds of glorious streaky bacon, finished with a classic combo of aioli and ketchup on a delicious little bun there. Isn't that yummy?
That's yummy.
So good.
Isn't it?
I've got to be honest with you, fellas. Actually, while Pugsan's been away, I've been rifling through his desk trying to find some of these $50 vouchers.
Yeah.
Any luck?
Nah, no luck.
Yeah, where are they?
A lot of dillies in there, though. And obviously, it's filled with condoms.
Yes.
Is he into dillies now as well?
Yeah, well, he's always been into dillies. But good. I don't know if you know this about Pugsan. He does instructional videos with condoms. And so he needs the dillies to show people how to do it.
Right.
That's why he has the dillies.
Why What do you mean videos? Isn't there just one? This is how you put it on?
Well, he makes a series of them for different sizes. Hey, now listen, the podcast outro.
Where does he post those?
YouTube, I think.
Yeah, right, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to have the password, though.
Oh.
Hey, now listen, the
What is
podcast
it?
outro, which is the warm-up to the radio show, which we turn into a podcast. What was it about today? I can't even remember. But what's the clip today, Keyzie?
It was about Easter eggs today.
Oh,
Here's a
right.
little snippet. Comes out at 7:30 tonight. I remember in lockdown, I did an Easter egg hunt for my wife. She thought it was cute.
Did you make out after?
Chase, come on, man.
Were you trying to be romantic, Keyzie?
How about this? I'll tell you if you win my f***ing chocolate. That's right.
That's right.
Bit of drama with the old chocolate. Keyzie turned up to work today with some chocolate.
That's right.
Didn't you, Keyzie?
Armfuls of chocolate.
No, I had one small piece of Whittaker's chocolate that I'd been saving, and Hoytey J stole it as a joke, put it in his pocket.
Yeah.
Gave it back to me after an hour. It was all melted and disgusting.
Yeah.
And then Mogey ate it.
And then I ate it.
Did you actually eat it?
It's still in its wrapper. There's nothing wrong with it.
Does it not bother you that, because it was in Hoytey J's pocket by his downstairs, the warmth from his downstairs melted the chocolate?
Not at all.
You
fact,
love it, eh?
You were really...
I don't even like chocolate.
Hey, up next, if you text the word DIY to 3483 over the weekend, get yourself in the draw for $1,000. We'll be calling the winner next, thanks to Super Liquor.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Red hot chili peppers there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday evening. Now, over the Easter break, we were running with our great mates at Super Liquor Resurrection Selection, weren't we, fellas?
We certainly were. It was the Resurrection Selection, where over the course of the weekend we brought a whole lot of great artists back to life and really indulged ourselves with their music.
It was going off, man. It was good listening. Were you tuned in the whole time, Hoytey J?
Totally, mate. Totally I was. It was really good.
The good news was that Super Liquor not only made that whole thing possible, they also had people texting DIY through to 3483 the entire weekend in order to win $1,000 to put towards your next DIY project.
Wow.
They're trying to encourage people to get your projects done before winter time sets. Oh, Keyzie stumbled a wee bit. Let's all laugh.
It sounded a little bit like Bugs Bunny.
But well, interestingly enough, I did heaps of DIY over the weekend, but we'll get into that later
yourself,
on.
Eh?
Yeah, totally. Hey, now, so does that mean we've got $1,000 to give away, Keyzie?
Yeah, Jase, it does, man.
Yeah, cool.
It means fine.
Hey, should we call someone?
Mogey. Now you're talking,
Okay,
man.
let's do it.
All right, this bloke's name, by the way.
Is it Gary?
It's Gary.
Gary, yeah.
Shh.
All right.
Hello.
Hey.
Yeah, g'day. Is this Gary, is it?
Hey.
Surely.
Yeah, g'day, Gary. It's Hoytey J, Mogey, and old Keyzie from the Radio Hauraki Big Show. How you going, buddy?
Oh, bloody brilliant now, bro.
Hey. Tell me, Gaz. Can I call you Gaz?
Yeah, mate. That's what everyone calls me.
Oh, good on you, Gaz.
What did you do over the weekend, Gaz? What did you get up to on the Easter break?
I was actually trying to fit some plumbing into the toilet.
Yeah.
All right.
And just getting bits and pieces.
Sorry,
Went
Gaz.
grocery shopping cost a fortune.
Oh, amen, brother, amen. So sorry, you were trying to put some plumbing into a toilet. Are you a plumber by trade, man?
No, shit, no.
Just whack it in there.
DIY, bro.
Yeah, just a bit of DIY.
Yeah,
just
good
a
on
bit
you,
of DIY.
man.
Obviously, Gaz, over the weekend, you would have been listening to Hauraki and you would have texted the word DIY through to 3483.
I surely did.
Oh, how good, because you've just won yourself $1,000, Gaz.
Oh, mate, it made my year.
Oh, Gaz.
How good. What are you going to use it for there, Gary?
Do the rest of the bathroom, probably. Like, we need a new vanity because the other one's got a big crack in it.
Oh.
Well, that's actually the sink. It's got the crack in it.
Oh, he's got a crack in it. Yeah.
Bloody
Too
sinks.
much weight put on it, I feel.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, what have you been up
totally.
to?
Sounds like it, Gaz. Sounds like it.
Yeah, just put some plumbing into the sink, Gaz. That'll fix it.
Yeah, mate. That's the one.
Well, good on you, Gary. You enjoy that $1,000, mate.
Will do. Thank you very, very much.
No worries,
you're
mate.
welcome.
Yeah, thanks, Hauraki, bro. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, sweet.
You're awesome, Gaz. Thank you very much. We'll hand you over to Big Dilly there. Also, a big shout out to Super Liquor for making that possible. They have actually got a whole heap of $250 DIY vouchers up for grabs if you go in store, and They've given us a few to give away every day this week, fellas.
$250, did you say, Keyzie?
$250 for DIY. All you got to do is text through on 3483 and we will call you at the end of the show or give away a voucher at the end of the show.
Yeah.
Just to say, hey, here's some money thanks to Super Liquor.
Great stuff.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Queen there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday evening. Now, there was a long weekend and I've got a feeling people are going to need advice for some reason. So let's get into a bit of Meat Patty Nips 69.
Meat Patty Nips 69 at gmail.com. Get in touch with the fellas.
That's right, meatpattynips69 at gmail.com. It is an email address. You can get in touch with us at any time. It is 100% anonymous, and we can help you out with any advice you may need. This one comes from overseas, fellas.
Wow. Okay, yeah, good stuff.
From anonymous. Inanimate object. G'day, fellas. Anonymous here. Long-time listener, first-time sender. Got a little bit of a dilemma. Myself and two of the fellas have just gone to the UK for rugby. We're 21 years old and all living in a small flat, so it gets messy easily. The dilemma is one of the boys is an absolute slob. He doesn't do his dishes, doesn't do his washing, and every time he does clean something, he does it half-assed and we end up having to do it anyways. We all listen to the podcast when we go to work, so he is going to hear this. Any advice?
Yeah.
Cheers.
I had a very similar situation when I was floating, actually, Mogey, and what I did a dump in his bed. I curled one out onto his mattress and said, "How do you like it, pal?"
You said it to his face?
Yeah, I did.
So he
was in the bed at the time?
He was in the bed at the time, and I was like, as I was curling it out, "How do you like it, big fella?" And I tell you what.
How did he like it?
He kind of weirdly did, which sort of freaked me out a little bit. You know what I mean? Because it got a bit sort of weird in there, and I did my 2 strokes and then left.
Oh, so you had toilet paper with you?
I had some toilet. I'm not just going to do a dump on his bed and not wipe my ass.
It's not an animal.
Gross. Yeah, that was disgusting.
Yeah,
it's a tricky one, isn't it? I'd just throw them out.
Yes,
because you can't do anything with those kind of people.
Can I also make the point though that the guy that wrote that sounds a bit anal? He's the sort of guy that would label his eggs and food in
Jase,
the fridge.
He just wants a tidy environment, which I can get behind.
Yeah.
I remember flatting, man. Some people just are messy and don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
But these fellas have moved over to a new place overseas. They're only 21. They need to stick together. So
do they?
Messy
they
guy.
They need to meet new people, I reckon.
Need
to cast the net.
Yeah, I'm sure they will. But for a start, man, you got to stick with the fellas.
Yeah.
But I wonder if the messy guy even knows that we're talking about him right now. He's probably like, oh, maybe it's me. Maybe it's with the other guy.
Do we get any names there?
It is you. Nah, no names.
Right.
Just anonymous.
Anonymous. Damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, as I say, for me, give them what they're doing to you and they'll change.
But then they're so messy that they might not clean their bed. And then there's a big turd in their bed.
Yeah, but I don't have to sleep in it, Keyzie.
He's got you there, man.
And actually, the weird thing was that guy got me back because he weed on my face one night while I was asleep. But anyway.
So you're saying curl one out?
Yes.
And Mogey, you're saying kick him out?
Kick him out. He's got to go. He's not going to learn. He's just as long as there's somebody in the flat who's got a lower threshold for mess than him, he's fine. He just leaves it. Somebody else will clean it up.
That's right. Yeah, you're right there. So
or get into a sexual relationship and just stay with that person. Be it a he or she or they.
Someone exterior.
Yeah, exterior. And move in with them.
Right, okay. I thought you meant, okay, cool. Well, I think that's really handy and a really good advertisement for the segment. Meatpattynips69 at gmail.com. If you ever need help, do get in touch, all right?
Good stuff.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
The Ramones there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday evening.
So, fellas, as you know, I had me mum come to stay for the weekend.
Marge.
Yes.
That's right. And it was a little bit traumatic because, first of all, she couldn't make it. Because the airport closed over in the Hawke's Bay. So we lost a day with her.
Right.
Which was a shame. But when she turned up, she did what grandparents do, which is try to make the life of the parents as difficult as possible.
Yes.
Turned up probably an entire suitcase full of chocolate, which I would say to her, look, you can just not, she can have a bit of chocolate a day, but if you can, and I busted her feeding my daughter chocolate.
Classic grandparent behaviour.
Yeah, it was. It was shocking. So we had a bit of a set to about that. She got busted. And then I heard her talking to my daughter and asking her what other pet she would like. She's like, you should get a cat. You guys haven't got a cat. Have you ever had a cat before? You should get a guinea pig. Do you like guinea pigs? How do you feel about that? So she has just now planted all of these seeds in my daughter's head, and now my daughter is demanding pets. And she just gets on a plane today and goes home, and I'm left with the demands of a 5-year-old.
See, this is classic, right? Because when I was a kid, my mum used to complain that I'd go to my granddad's, her dad's house. He'd pick me up from kindy, walk me to his place, which is a couple hundred metres away, and every afternoon give me a bowl of ice cream and peaches and like a big cup of lift. And then send me home.
Yeah.
And she's like, Dad, can you just give him normal food?
Yeah.
And then I became used to it. Ice cream every afternoon at Pop's house.
How good's that?
So what happens? What changes?
Well, how do you think I ended up with Jase?
I don't know.
Oh, your cat.
Yeah, my cat, Jase.
Yeah.
You know, that was it wasn't a parental pressure, it was daughter pressure.
Yes.
But also with other daughter pressure, outer daughter pressure.
So it's the same thing, right? Because your daughters plant the seed, then go overseas.
Yes,
because they live in Aussie.
And my grandparents were notorious, you know, the kids' grandparents, for taking the kids, literally feeding them sugar and then bringing them back to us, like going off their heads on some sort of sugar breakdown.
Yeah, exactly.
Nightmare.
So hang on, just quickly. So, Jase, I'd say you're probably the closest, no offence, to any of us out of being a granddad. You know what I mean? So you're the closest.
Well, I mean, Mogey technically is, but yes.
Oh, yeah, sorry, because you're 43. I keep forgetting.
Yeah.
But do you see yourself, let's say, fast forward a few years, and you do all of a sudden have a little grandkid, what do you think changes to make you just want to give them heaps of sugar and be...
Well, the great thing about being a grandparent is you can do all the fun stuff and not have to deal with the consequences.
Yes.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you can have a great time with them, you can be their best buddy, and then give them back to the parents to deal with.
So you think it's just them wanting to be best friends with you?
It is, because the role of a parent is you've got to guide them.
Yeah,
so you have
discipline.
to inflict all these rules on them, and they hate the rules. So when you're a grandparent, you just go, no rules.
No rules.
Sugar.
With old gramps.
Peaches. Get a cat.
And the amount of times that our kids would go to the grandparents and be just absolute angels and literally get in the car on the way home and fall apart was phenomenal.
Right.
Phenomenal. But the worst stitch-up we ever had re-pets and kids was when my daughter was about 3 years old. We had a birthday party. I've told you fellas about this. And a mate of my wife's turned up with a baby bunny.
Yeah.
For her?
For my daughter. We didn't even have like a cage or a hutch or anything like that. How big a stitch-up was that? Handing over this baby bunny to my daughter, who was like, "Oh my God!" and just freaking out. And we had to keep it in a box.
Made a hell of a pie.
Bloody delicious, actually.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Yeah, welcome back, you massive backbones. That's the end of the show. And I tell you what, fellas, the texts have been pouring in on 34831 wanting to get those $250 vouchers thanks to our mates at Super Liquor.
That's right. They are trying to make sure that you get those unfinished DIY projects completed before winter. Heaps of texts coming through. Front runner for me so far. G'day, fellas. Daryl here. $250 cash would be great. I promised my wife that I'd finish the fence for the end of Anzac weekend.
Oh, that's coming up.
Yeah, that's a good idea, actually.
That's bloody soon.
What else we got there, Mogey?
Old Peter here in Taradale, fellas. Could do with that $250 voucher so I can fix the flashings on the shed. She's a wet bastard.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, very good.
So keep the text coming through on 3483. Let us know what you do with the $250 DIY voucher, and we'll get old Dilly to dish a few out after the show.
Yeah,
it's thanks to Super Liquor. Nail it with Super Liquor.
Beautiful. Hey, Mogey, what did you learn today, apart from how much you hate hangovers?
I haven't missed hangovers. That's what I've learnt, man.
Yeah, sure.
I have not missed them at all. And, I'm looking forward to getting back on the wagon until we go over.
Magic Round next week.
Until next weekend. Good stuff, mate.
What about you, Keyzie, man? What did you learn, brother?
I learnt that when it comes to learning lines and being an actor, I should just wing it, ad-lib it, and in fact, sticking to the script is a bad thing and people don't like it.
That's right.
Because I've got my first acting gig tomorrow.
That's right.
Yeah, that's good advice to have from you fellas. Thanks for that.
Good stuff.
Hey, Jase.
Yes.
What did you learn?
What did I learn today? I learned that if you put a little bar of chocolate in your pocket next to your bolos, it melts.
And then I'll eat it.
And then
Mogey will eat it. Yeah.
And it was my chocolate. I'm still pissed off about that.
That was your afternoon, what was it, dessert treat?
Because I had had a little beef jerky and a little pudding, which was the chocolate. And I ate the jerky, went to eat the pudding, and Hoytey J stole it.
Yeah.
Put it on his nuts, and then you ate it.
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah,
Classic
good stuff.
Big Show.
Hey, now listen, make sure you check out the Instagram. Also check out the podcast. Till tomorrow, yes, Keyzie.
Don't forget as well, if you need advice, meetpattynips69@gmail.com. Get in touch.
Great stuff, mate. Till tomorrow. See ya.